Good morning, and thank you for joining us for SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton, and I'm very excited today to bring on the Director of Marketing over at Memory Care of Naples, Miss Jessica Whalen. How are you this morning, Jess?
I'm doing great. Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. I know a lot about your history, but our viewers don't. So I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you into the field of senior living.
Well, I am actually a native of Naples, Florida. There's not too many of us, but it's true. I'm from here. I worked at a private duty home care company for about 6 years, and I got to see the real benefits of moving people into community living between the, engaging activities, socialization, and having nurses in the building. It's a really great benefit, and found a great, community to work with.
No, that's so important that everyone has a little bit of backstory that brought them to the field that they're passionate about. And I think working for the private duty company and seeing when people are struggling and need placement, that it's so awesome that you have that experience under your belt. So kudos to you. Now, Memory Care of Naples is a very unique community. It's very boutique-y. Tell me a little bit about the community itself and what makes it so special.
So we are a little small building. It's only up to 52 residents total, plus our 2 respite rooms as well. And what makes us different is we just do memory care. And we have our nurses in the building 24 hours a day, and really good ratio of caregivers to residents. Every single person is treated like family. Our whole entire staff knows every single person. So if anyone has any changes in, cognitive behaviors, physical or anything, we all can tell and respond really rapidly, which makes a really good difference in the community. We all work as a team.
Yeah, that's perfect. So tell me a little bit about how your community has been handling the COVID-19 pandemic, because I know it's incredibly difficult in a memory care community because they don't really understand social distancing. So tell me a little bit about how you guys have weathered the storm.
Well, we never isolated our residents into their rooms. We just, adjusted them to start sitting further apart. We still have our dining room open. We just, 2 to a table versus the 4, separating everybody, moving, everyone out to the living room areas, which are right attached to our dining room. So they all still feel like they're sitting together with their friends, but maybe have to talk a little louder. And then we do our clinical assessments twice a day, temperature checks on the staff, the questionnaires, the whole 9 yards. Lots of cleaning throughout the day. If anyone were to come in our building, that's what you would see.
Yes.
Everyone walking around and keeping everyone safe.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys have been able to successfully stay COVID-free in your environment because it is so small and you've taken it so seriously from the very beginning. Is that right?
Yes. Yep. We had like maybe 2 staff members test positive, but it was asymptomatic. We kind of shut down a little bit quicker than everyone else, so that really made a difference.
Yeah, and like you said, it's so hard to do social isolation, especially with folks with cognitive decline, because socialization is so important. So, kudos to you guys for the way that you've handled things. I'm really proud of you. And speaking of handling things, I know that you have brought in a new type of technology for making sure things stay clean and sanitized. Can you tell us about that program?
Yes, it is, quite revolutionary would be the word I would use. It's a new product. It's called MicroSure, and it was developed by doctors for doctors over 10 years ago. So it's been tested and proven over and over and over. It's EPA and FDA certified. And the difference between this and your normal products is this is a mechanical kiln. So it's going to last on your skin for up to 8 hours, and on hard surfaces and soft, it'll last for 30 days. And what it does is it creates these little spikes on anything it adheres to. So if anything, coronavirus, influenza, Ebola, anything were to touch a surface, it's eradicated immediately.
That's
It's
pretty
quite
impressive.
yes,
You know,
yes, we're the only ones in town.
well, that is quite revolutionary. I'm impressed with you guys bringing in such a new product to keep your residents safe. Have the family members of the residents given any feedback on what their thoughts are?
Yes, they're all very happy on how well we've taken care of everyone, and how innovative we've been. And it's hard in this industry to be innovative, and if we can do an extra step and then just be that much more protective of our residents, it's worth everything.
Absolutely. And I know you guys are probably doing a lot of Zoom calls with family members and gotten innovative that way as well. Is that something that has brought a lot of joy to your residents?
Yes, yes, lots of Zoom calls. We have a new tablet that it makes it, really easy to do these calls and do interactions. We renovated our front lobby because in our lobby there's a big window that looks into our dining room, and we made that a sitting area. So the family members can sit there and see their loved ones, and they talk on the phone, and it it it, it makes a great difference for everyone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Jessica, I just adore you, and I appreciate your support of Seniors Blue Book and everything that you're doing for the community at large. And I just want to thank you so much for coming on the show and taking the time to spend some time with our viewers today.
Thank you. You guys are great.
Thanks, Jess. Have a wonderful morning.